They are business leaders, experts in economy, society, and culture. In 15 minutes, their insights will create a vivid picture of Vietnam. Sharing Vietnam, the country as you see it.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sharing Vietnam on NetVid VTC 10. I'm Tracy Lee. It has been said that tourism plays a key role in social-economic development of each country. Therefore, Vietnam is trying to orient tourism development towards a sustainable way and make it a significant platform for the country's growth. Today, in our program, we have a chance to talk with Mr. Fabio, a business development manager for today's talk show. Mr. Fabio, thank you for joining our talk show today. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Before we begin, let's take a look at our video clip about our guest.
About Fabio, from my personal side, he is a very active, very friendly, and caring colleague. He always brought letters and even fresh flowers to the office.
Mr. Fabio Capillo, Business Development Manager of EVIVA, comes from Italy.
Hello everyone and welcome back. As we have seen from the clip, that your office is very colorful. We have two colors, the combination of green and orange. Can you tell us about these two colors and what inspired you to have green and orange as a main theme for your office?
You're right, we have chosen two colors. The main colors is green, because green is connected with the nature and environment. It also make people relax when they work in at office. It's a very peaceful color. Mm-hmm. The other one is orange, because traveling is connected also with passionality. And orange is strong color, and so inspired us to combine with green together for our image.
And green is also for your logo, is that right?
Yeah, you are right.
Okay.
Because it's the color of the peaceful, of the nature, of sustainability, is which we are passionate in.
I see. So your personal point of view, what is sustainable thing, for instance, the field of tourism, and why should we develop that?
Sustainable is very important for a country as Vietnam, with development countries. Okay. Sustainable tourism is a part of a general view of sustainable development. Sustainable tourism, the idea to develop sustainable tourism is important because it means to take care about the country. The aims, the goals of sustainable tourism is to have a low impact of the local population, of the local environment, and support the local population.
Oh, I see. That's really very impressive, isn't it? To sustain something as well as traveling at the same time.
Okay,
yeah.
You are right.
EVIVA is a well-known luxury tourism brand, and now you're focusing on sustainable tourism. Is it a change in your strategy?
Not really. Actually, sustainable tourism can be applied for all the travelers, from the big papers to the millionaires. It's not important where you go. Important is how you go and how you make tourism in a responsible way. Yeah? So actually, sustainable tourism can be applied for everybody.
And before we take a quick break, let's view a clip about tourism, sustainable tourism in Vietnam.
In the period from 2010 to 2020, Vietnamese tourism will shift from wealth to depth development, as well as focus on improving the quality of services, protecting environment, and at the same time aim to develop a sustainable tourism with Vietnamese brand. Developing
You know that the sustainable tourism is the tourism that have low impact on the environment and on the local culture. And at the same time, it creates the employment for local people.
Sustainable tourism is to develop tourism towards sustainable economy, environment, and societies. For a specific destination, sustainable tourism is to protect natural environment and culture, as well as historical assets, and contribute to build local communities.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Tracy Lee with Mr. Fabio from EVIVA Tourism. From my reading, EVIVA is about to organize a tour in Hue. Can you share with us more about this program that you have going on?
It's a sustainable initiative that we organized with the Italian Embassy and the Italian Development Cooperation Office in Vietnam. We will visit in the center of Vietnam, in Hue, 2 projects of the Italian cooperations. The initiative is a pilot initiative because the goals is also to show the tourists what the Italian cooperation is doing in Vietnam, but also how we can make sustainable tourism and learn from the expert how to make tourism in different way, respecting the local people and the environment.
And how many tours are you expecting to be on this tour?
Around 50 tourists will visit the projects.
Oh wow, that's a huge amount of tours.
Yeah.
The standards or criteria to determine the sustainable tourism is still very unclear. So this involves many parties such as travel companies, restaurants, hotels, etc. And what do you think of developing as well as building a clear rule and strategy for this issue?
I think everybody, all the parts are involved in this process has to be strong in terms of sustainability. So it's very important, and it needs the efforts of all, from the policymakers to the simple guide, to be a part of a big process and general process in it.
That's a lot of process, isn't it? So customers themselves play a very important role of sustainable tourism development. How to get their support on this issue?
It's very important. You are right. Tourists as well are very important. Mm-hmm. The important, I think, is to learn a lot about the place where you travel, about the environment of the place, about the local traditions, about the history and the culture of the place where you travel.
How can the tourists get the information about these places? Do they have to go to your company and to get the information, or they can just do a research online?
We can use many sources, from the guidebook to the web, but also they can also apply directly to us, because we have also a small center study inside our company who support tourists to get as much as possible information about Vietnam.
So where do you get the sources from?
We have many partners, universities, mm-hmm. center studies, and also guides and all the operators who are involved in this.
And tourism is one of the fastest growing industry in many countries, especially in developing countries. There are some ideas that in order to implement sustainable tourism, we have to swap the short-term benefits, and it is very difficult for developing countries to accomplish. What are your opinions on this?
Firstly, it takes time, because it's a new issue. Second, it's important a general effort from everybody, from the authorities to the simple citizen through the local operators. So everybody has to push in the same direction to promote a sustainable development of the country, of the local population and the environment.
Before we continue, let's take another look at another clip.
EVIVA Tour Vietnam was established in 2004 and now is a member of Pacific Asia Travel Association (PATAR) and Vietnam Tourism Association (VTAR). With the aim of becoming the leader in the quality services in Vietnamese tourism, EVIVA has always tried to offer tourism products with the best quality service to win the trust, as well as satisfy all customers. Besides, EVIVA considers social activities as an enterprise responsibility. It has a charity fund to support the poor and the disadvantaged, especially children.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Tracy Lee with Mr. Fabio from EVIVA Tourism Company. So what are the difficulties on implementing sustainable tourism development in Vietnam? Can you share with us on this issue?
Sure. I think firstly is people's awareness and also the support from the government. And also the local operators are not focused enough about it. So, as I already told, important is a general effort from everybody. Also the universities, also the experts on this subject should to push as much as possible and spread to the operators, but also to the students about it, and also to the local populations, and also to the citizens.
So basically we need support from everyone.
Right,
yeah.
right.
What about EVIVA's future plans, not only in sustainable tourism fields, but also in other fields?
Yes, we also try to, together with the sustainable tourism, and also we intend to develop as much as possible summer camp for the Vietnamese abroad and exchange culture and also experience with the other peoples from the abroad. And also we plan to establish, to be a part of a big network who can share Vietnam as much as possible around the world.
Mr. Fabio, what about your personal future plans with EVIVA or for yourself?
Try to learn as much as possible about Vietnam, try to learn as much as possible how to develop in sustainability way tourism in Vietnam and share Vietnam with all my network as much as possible.
Before we wrap up the show, Mr. Fabio, do you have anything to share with the audiences, how you feel about Vietnam, just simple things?
Yes, I think that we live in a beautiful country with a big heritage and a nice population. So everybody has the responsibility to protect and save this big heritage. And so the responsibility came from the authorities, but also from ourselves, for the citizens. So everybody can support and to protect and keep us in the best way Vietnam with its heritage.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fabio,
Welcome.
and thank you for coming on to our show and share your opinions and discuss the issues. Once again, thank you.
Thank you.
That's the end of our show today. Thank you for watching Share Vietnam on NetViet VTC 10. Once again, I'm Tracy Lee. If you have any suggestions or comments, you can email us directly at sharevietnamvtc@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.